Well, hi kids, Pastor Al here. Thought I'd show you my backdrop a little bit. I got to figure out a way that you can see it better all the time, not just when I zoom in. Short children's sermon today because actually I'm kind of sick. I have this nasty cold and I'm just holding up right now because of some medications. But I want to tell you a little story about a corgi that was not quite as, well, two of them, not quite as fierce as the one you just saw riding on a shark. My wife sends me a note the other day saying, I made a mistake today. I heard noise outside and I thought you were coming home because the dogs were barking. So I let them all out to come greet you, only to discover that our neighbor's cat was in our driveway. And my first thought was, oh my gosh, that poor cat. I mean, what did these dogs do to this poor cat? This is my big Labrador Hezekiah, my little corgi Caleb, and my grand dog Quincy, who's staying with us for a little bit. Well, it so happens that my camera on my porch caught the encounter. So I thought I would show you what these big mean dogs did to that poor little cat. Yeah, not what I expected either. Now, to be fair, I really didn't want them to hurt the cat. I didn't want them to be completely humbled and schooled by the cat either. I mean, they could have at least run it off. But a couple of whacks to the Labrador's nose, a couple of sniffs from the corgis, and they decided to heck with it. In fact, it was funny. Towards the end there, you could see Quinn kind of stopping and looking at the dogs that had run off and said, it's like he's saying, hey guys, there's a cat here. We should do something about this. Now, I wish my dogs had, done a little better in the encounter. But you know what? I don't love them any less. They're my buddies. They're my dogs. They're kind of my fur children. And I didn't think any worse of them than I did before. And there's a little bit of a lesson there, is that we sort of assume that we're loved in this world because we can perform, because of what we do. Now, yes, what we do is very important. But when it comes to the love we get from God, there's not some level of performance we need to do. Like if I do enough good things, God will love me. We can't do enough good things to make God love us. God just loves us. And while God hopes that we don't make mistakes and that we live good lives, He knows we are going to make mistakes and we're not going to be perfect. And guess what? He still loves us. So if you ever think you can live a good enough life to earn God's love, give up that idea right now. Because you can't. And you probably experienced a little bit of this with your parents. Because you probably have done a lot of bonehead things around your parents. And you know what? Your parents still love you. And all through your life, you're going to do a lot of bonehead things in your life. And God's going to still love you. So that's my simple message today. You can do stupid things. You can not perform as well as you would like to. Or you can even let people or let God down. But that doesn't mean God's going to stop loving you. Because God loved us when we weren't really lovable. And He's going to keep loving us to the very end. So kids, have a great day. I hope you enjoyed the snow the other day. We might have a little more this week. See you later. Bye.